Hey everyone, finished watching the next episode of Mystic Knights, Shipwrecked. A group of fairies come across a woman washed up on shore. They take her to King Finvara. At the time, Ivar, Rowan, and Angus come across a scuffle between Kells and Temra soldiers. Rowan breaks it up. He sternly states that there's a truce currently, and either side should fight under threat of jail time. At the castle of Kells, King Conifer tells Deirdre that since there's peace, she has time to practice the harp again. A nice callback to that episode with the flashback. Suddenly, Deirdre is interrupted by Garrett. Yeah, he's just back. No fanfare, no explanation, no nothing. Deirdre and her father act like he never left. Is this episode out of order? Ivar, Rowan, and Angus were contacted by the fairies from the beginning. They take them to Finvara. He asks the knights to take the woman away. She wakes up but has no memory. Finvara looks into her mind. He only sees a monster. He tells the knights the monster can only be defeated by the right hand. The woman is taken to see King Conifer. Kahad looks into her mind and sees a dark shadow, as well as her name, Princess Lynette. A guard rushes in to warn of an attack on the northern border. The knights go to investigate and find the monster from Finvara's vision. As they battle it, Tyrune flies in. To their shock, Tyrune attacks the monster. Torque follows with a group of soldiers. He says the monster was rampaging through Temra. At first, the knights don't believe him, but then they see the soldiers escorting villagers to safety. The monster retreats, but then turns to the castle of Kells. The knights fight back. Princess Lynette regains her memory and tells them about the monster. It's called Grindin, and it attacked her kingdom. She left to find help, but it followed her. The knights insist they'll try to defeat it, but the princess runs away. They track her through the woods. She tells them she doesn't want anyone else hurt. Grindin only wants her. Grindin suddenly appears again. Rowan thinks back to what Finvara said. Maybe he meant the right hand as the right person's hand. Rowan gives Princess Lynette his sword. He tells her that Grindin is chasing her because it knows only she can destroy him. She fires the sword, and it works. Grindin is defeated. At the castle of Kells, King Conifer assures Princess Lynette that one of the knights can accompany her back to her kingdom. Garrett is chosen. This is a pretty good episode, with just one glaring issue, Garrett. This episode should have come far earlier. The last episode I remember him being in was King's Ransom, which was over 10 episodes ago. Why is this pushed so far back? The last several episodes, I kept wondering where Garrett went. Why wasn't this episode before all that? There isn't any timeline or continuity reason, so I can't figure out why it's here. There is a truce with Temra, but that isn't in the last episode. Or the one before that, or the one before that. The truce, bizarrely, isn't broken by the end of the episode, so maybe that's why it's placed here? Will the next episode continue the truce? If not, I'll be very confused all over again. I like the idea of an uneasy truce. I don't know why there's a truce, but it's handled well. Tyrune, once again, appears to be under Torque's control. That's kinda disappointing. I definitely preferred when Tyrune was just a rampaging animal. Grindin is a CGI creation, and it's one of the more impressive ones. He's a big green dragon with fangs. His body is humanoid, so they could make a costume for him if they needed to. Oh hey, what was up with the title, Shipwrecked? Yeah, Lynette gets shipwrecked, but we don't even see that happen. Couldn't the title be a bit more relevant to what's actually going on? Princess Lynette is fine. She's pretty flat and uninteresting, but she works for the episode. I looked up her actress, thinking maybe there'd be something interesting about her, but not really. She has a couple of roles here and there, and I think she's still acting, but nothing I know. The male knights all crush on her, and Deirdre is jealous of how they act around her. Aideen notices and thinks it's funny. Shouldn't Aideen be a bit annoyed with Rowan? She still has a thing for him, doesn't she? Oh, whatever. This is a decent way to write Garrett off. At least it would have been 12 episodes or so ago. To do it now is just friggin' weird. Garrett should have been popping in every other episode until now for it to work. So yeah, decent episode, but very oddly placed. That's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.